What would you do if your fiance dumped you 2 weeks before your wedding? 2 weeks before our wedding, Daniel sat me down and said words I'll never forget. "I can't marry you," he said. "I've been seeing someone else. Her name is Natasha. She makes 3 times more money than you. You're sweet, but I need someone on my level." I couldn't even speak. My heart felt like it was breaking into pieces. We'd been together for 5 years, and I thought he loved me. The next day, his mom called me and said, "You should be thankful my son was honest. You could never give him the life he deserves." I just hung up. I cried for days. I couldn't eat or sleep. I felt empty. But after some time, I decided I wouldn't let them be right. I moved to a new city, found a better job, and started to focus on myself. That's when I met Marcus. He was one of our company's clients. Kind, funny, and humble. He made me smile again. At first, I thought he was just a regular guy. He drove an old car and dressed simple. Later, I found out he was actually a billionaire. When I asked why he didn't tell me, he said, "Because I wanted you to love me, not my money." That's when I knew he was nothing like Daniel. 2 years later, Marcus proposed to me beside a quiet lake with a simple gold ring. I said yes right away. I was finally happy again. One morning, I got an invitation in the mail. It was for Daniel's wedding with Natasha. His mom had written a note saying, "Now you'll see what you lost." When I showed it to Marcus, he laughed. "Want to go?" he asked. I smiled and said, "Sure, why not?" On the day of the wedding, Marcus drove us there in his black Lamborghini. People stopped and stared. I wore a long gold gown that sparkled under the lights. My dress alone cost more than their entire wedding reception. When we walked in, everyone turned to look at us. Daniel looked shocked. "Why are you here?" he asked. I smiled calmly and said, "Daniel, you invited us." His mom walked over and said in a fake, sweet voice, "You don't belong here. My son gave you everything." I smiled and handed her an envelope. "Actually, I already have everything I need." Inside the envelope were papers showing that Marcus had bought their family's hotel chain and put it under my name. Daniel froze. "This can't be real," he said quietly. I looked at him and said, "It's real. Oh, and Natasha? She works for me now." The whole room went silent. Natasha's face turned red. Daniel's mom looked like she might faint. Marcus took my hand and we walked out together while everyone watched. A few months later, I got a message from an unknown number. It was Daniel. He wrote, "I made a mistake. Natasha left me. I still think about you."